Hey everyone, welcome back for another episode of our Minecraft Let's Play series. I'm Pathfinder. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having an awesome day, you guys. We got some cool stuff playing. We're going to play some Minecraft. We're going to try and get some stuff built. And yeah, let's get started. Check it out, you guys. So, look at all of the cherry blossoms everywhere. We've got them everywhere now. We did a live stream. Gosh, I guess it's been a week ago now. I haven't been playing much. But we found cherry blossoms, and so we put them all over the place. I absolutely love this. I can't wait to try and build something with it. I'm excited to have a new type of wood in the game. But man, they look so good. I just kind of went through and sprinkled them around. I know it's not new for you guys, but I haven't had it yet, and this has been my first experience, and I love this effect. I think it is so cool, and I just love the color that it adds around the world. So, man, we got a lot of bees going on. Been trying to collect more honey. I felt like we should have more honey combs, more honey blocks in this world. So yeah. Anyway, so we now have cherry blossoms, which is pretty cool. As well as during one of the live streams, I guess I actually had two of them. We went through and added a little more storage space in our house. We were literally getting to the point where we had room for nothing. We were starting to pile stuff up in random chests around the world, and I was kind of losing items that I couldn't remember where I was putting them. So we created a new storage room downstairs. I just want to come up here and take a look real quick. Yeah, look at that. Looks so good, doesn't it? I love those cherry blossoms. That's awesome. And yeah, we've been making some potions in our new our potion palace. You guys, I really appreciate it. You guys had a lot of nice things to say about that build in the last episode. It got a ton of views and lots of comments and likes. I really appreciate it. We got a bunch of new subscribers, and I just can't thank you guys enough. Appreciate all of the nice comments. You guys are awesome. Let's jump down and take a look real quick because I don't want you guys to miss anything. So if we come down here, this has been our storage room in the back since the very beginning, and we went ahead and expanded it. So this has been all the storage we've had, and we were there. We were filled up. We were starting to burst at the seams. So I made this room. We have expanded our storage room considerably, and I love this room. I think it's awesome the way that it turned out. We've got a great workstation here on this big table, tons of barrels. Went through, and now I'd been running down into the mine to get lava. Now we have a steady lava supply here in our house. We've got our nice furnace wall we've built back here so we can do smelting and cooking. Yeah, it's just, I think that this room turned out awesome. I love the floor, the pattern, just so much extra space. It'll just be nice to have everything kind of in one spot. Got our little trash cans in the corner. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I know we've kind of built tables like this before, and it's kind of a similar pattern in the storage. But, you know, to be able to open this up inside of our main house and really have room to grow and expand and you know, what's the most important thing in Minecraft? To hoard everything that you get ever. So now we have an opportunity to hoard everything ever. So I'm pretty excited about that. But let's talk about what we want to do. So we went and got, oops, wrong way. We went and got two villagers, okay? So we've just got these two guys sitting outside of our house. They are the last remaining people from the village over there. And so this is not a suitable place for them. And you know my plan is to build houses all the way around the rim of this canyon. and have villagers living up there that are out running around and working, and people that we can go trade with. But I can't go through and build houses for these guys yet because they're the last two. So we need a villager breeder area. We need some place where I can take them and put them in a big building and be able to start pumping out villagers so that we can start pumping out some builds so that we can get this area populated and looking full of life and, you know, just really starting to make this area thrive more. I have an idea as to what I kind of want the building to look like. I don't want to do the traditional plan where they're all like locked into one place. I like it where they've got their own houses. So I think we'll build a house all the way over there. I think that this hole in the canyon is a landmark and we'll eventually do something with it. But it's kind of the center point here on the ridge. And I think it'll be the easiest way to distribute villagers to their different houses. So that's the plan. That's it. That's what we're going to do. Do I have any materials gathered for this on purpose yet? No, I do not. Do I know exactly how it's going to look? No, I do not. So I'm going to start to figure some of that out. We're going to get materials together. We are going to go through and figure out exactly what kind of color palette we want. And I will meet you guys up there and we'll get started on a villager breeder building. All right, see you in a little bit. Okay, welcome back. It looks like we have all the materials that we're going to need. As you guys saw, I had some of the materials already in storage, but some of the materials we needed to collect. We had to get a lot of red sand and blue wool. Those items took a long time. I probably spent about 4 hours gathering up our materials. It takes 4 pieces of red sand to make 1 red sandstone. So as you can see, we've got a ton of it, but we're going to need a bunch. We made some yellow concrete as well. We had all the materials already to make the concrete and the bamboo. And then we went through and collected a bunch of blue wool. I don't know if that's going to be enough blue wool, to be completely honest with you. I guess it really just depends. But yeah, here we are. This is our spot. And I have an idea of what I want to make. And I think I have a decent clue as to kind of how we're going to get it to shape together. But first things first, I need to go through and fill this in. This is going to be the size of the building. So it's fairly large. I think these exterior walls right here are 27 by 27. Although they'll end up being a little bit shorter on the inside. I think it'll be 25 by 25, and then maybe even smaller once we get inside the actual building. But first things first, I need to go through and fill all this in, I think about 8 high with this redstone, so that we can go through and start to piece this together. So I'm going to make a big, giant, beautiful box, and then we'll go through and start to add some of the decorations on the exterior. All right, wish me luck. All right, well, here is what just over 25 stacks of red sandstone looks like. We had 24 and a half, so I actually had to go collect more, which was extremely unfortunate. But we've got it, and this is what it looks like. So this will be the interior wall of our structure. Gosh, 25. So if it takes 4 red sand to make one of these, does that mean we got 100 stacks of red sand to make this? Okay. Anyway, so now the plan is to go through, and I want to create a pattern on the outside of this wall, which will run all the way around. And this is our center point, and I know what I want our pattern to look like. And we're going to kind of use our gradient style, where we're going to try and color it up, and we're going to use yellow. So I think yellow concrete, yellow wool, and yellow concrete powder. And then our designs will be the bamboo mosaic. We went through and just, made a bunch of bamboo planks and then turned them into the mosaics. So that right there should kind of give me an idea as to what it's going to look like. I know what I want the pattern to be, and I think we should be okay to just be able to go through and make it. Let's see. And once we go through and we get this pattern made, it's just going to repeat around the entire edge here, all the way around. So I'm going to go through and work on, it's almost night. I'm going to go through and work on the pattern. We're going to try and build it from dark yellow up to light yellow and incorporate this into the actual pattern itself and see if we can't get something cool on here. Yeah, it needs to be less boxy, right? So let's give it a try, and yeah, we can check it out here in a minute. Okay, that is the pattern. And you can see we went through and added all the different variants of yellow to try and build it up. And we kind of added the, like a roof line on it, like an edge line with these stairs to break up the pattern. Acacia was the primary, but we also used the red sandstone and the smooth sandstone. And that is what we are going to go with our outer facade. I think it looks pretty cool. I'm hoping it should look even better further back is my thought. So, but we're going to go through and put that on all 4 sides now. So I'm going to jump in and do that, and then we can get started on this crazy thought that I have for the roof. It's not even going to be a roof. I don't know exactly what it is or how to explain it. It'll be something similar to the balloon, if that makes any sense. It'll be like that. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to finish this up. I will show you guys when we get this all done. All right, we are finished with the lower base of this building. I really like the way it turned out. I think it looks awesome. The colors are good. I think the colors and kind of the style of this 100% matches the Badlands feel. I just think it looks really good. And from a distance, it looks pretty cool. Here. I'll go over there and you can take a look at it. Give me 1 second. See what I mean? It looks awesome. It's huge. I mean, man, this thing, the base of it is gigantic. I don't think we have a building other than the base of the lighthouse that's as big as this. So, but it looks awesome, and from a distance, you kind of get a little bit of the gradual color, the yellows bleeding up. But for now, I love this thing. I think it looks amazing. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put I wouldn't consider it a roof on it. We're gonna build almost like a teardrop, like a giant raindrop on top of it. Um, Kind of in a similar shape to the balloon, but inverted. Almost like I don't know. I honestly I don't know. It's like the Kremlin, right? In Russia, like the tops of the Kremlins. So what we'll do is we'll go through and I'm going to build the whole thing out of blue, okay? And then we'll take a look at it, and then I've got plans to go through and kind of add another color to it, and see how it looks. I don't think this is going to be too tricky to build. I laid down the foundation, and a lot of it's just going to be going through and, just kind of like the balloon was. You just have to place a couple of blocks, and then you just kind of start to fill in the shape of it. So I'm going to go through and start to fill this thing in a little bit, and we can take a look at it here when I get done and see what you guys think. I'm excited. I think this thing is going to look super cool. I think it'll definitely dominate our skyline, and it'll be extremely unique, but I think it'll be fun. So I'm going to get to work on this thing, get it built, and hopefully I have enough blue wool. I have no idea if I'm going to have enough or not, but I'll go through and work on it, and I will see you guys here in a little bit. Okay, so that fun little clip that you just watched of me building up two sides of this all the way to the top, only to realize that they were supposed to connect at the top and they did not. Um, so yeah, I built it wrong and I had to tear it down. If you're wondering, I think the fastest way to break a wool block is with a sword. Seems to be the fastest, at least as far as I could find. That was horribly unfortunate. The issue that I ran into is that I made two spacers, so two of these, this and this, in between my rows, and you only need one. I did not do the math correctly. I should have paid closer attention, but that's okay. At least we only built half of it to the top. So, yep, I am going to rebuild it. We're going to do it again, and it's going to be awesome. And I'll show you guys when I'm done. Wish me luck. Okay, so there we are. We are basically done with the four sides, and all we have to do now is go in and fill in the holes along the side, which is actually pretty easy. You just kind of go through and fill in the empty spots, and yeah, look how nice and symmetrical it is. That's what I meant when I got to the top. Those were supposed to be touching and they were not, but now they are. And yeah, you guys can build something like this. Anybody can build something like this. It just takes a little bit of kind of, I suppose, math, geometry. I don't know. Just get some symmetry going and repeat the pattern on all four sides all the way up to the top, and then just fill in the corners, kind of like we did with the balloon. So I'm going to fill it in, and then we'll take a look. All right. Well, this time we got it right. There it is in all of its glory. That is what I was talking about. You can kind of see the similarities to the balloon, but this one is more of a raindrop, or I guess an onion shape. And I think it looks awesome. I think this thing is super cool. I love the way it stands out. The blue, the yellow, the orange. I think this thing is great. Yeah, we just went through and filled in the holes along the sides, just like we talked about. And now we're going to go through and add a little extra to it. So I have an idea to kind of help it maybe stand out a little bit more. But yeah, that is the shape. We're not going to alter the shape. We're just going to go through and try and change it a little bit to get it to look a little different. I will not have enough blue carpet to cover that thing. We need to obviously go through and put carpet everywhere on top of it so that mobs don't spawn. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I think this thing looks awesome. I'm going to go through and try and do something a little different to it, make it stand out a little bit. And yeah, I'm going to have to go collect some more wool. And but there it is. Next time you see it, this building will be complete. All right. Pretty awesome, you guys. I'm getting excited about this thing. All right, everyone, we are finished. We have completed our villager breeder building, and I'm really excited for you guys to check it out. I really like the way it turned out, and yeah, I can't wait to see what you guys think. There it is. There is our villager breeder building, and look at that thing. I think that is so cool on the top. I love that thing. We went through and added cherry blossoms. We've got villagers up there. We've got the interior set up, as well as we have a little pond outside. But I kind of wanted you guys to see it from back here first, just so we could get a good look at it from a distance. And man, I love that thing. I think it is so cool. Let's run up there and take a look. So to get the villagers up there, basically it was pretty easy. We had them in their little cages right here. We just laid down some minecart tracks and got them all the way up the top of the hill here. I had to do it in 2 segments because I didn't quite have enough track. So we got them halfway up, got them up to about here, and then we had to turn around and put down the track to get the rest of the way. But look at that. Man, I love that thing. So we don't have a pathway out here yet. It's kind of freestanding out on its own, and that's because we're going to build houses along here. Now that we actually have a place to get more villagers, we can start to make our houses and start to really build our community. And so as we start to build the community, we'll go through and make houses and make a trail. But for right now, wow, this place is awesome. I love the colors. I love the little white swirly stripes that go all the way around it. We added a pond in front. It's supposed to be like a little oasis. We've got these cherry blossom trees out here, as well as, well, we have a well. I always seem to add a well to these places. So yeah, you can see the stripe goes all the way around on this thing. There's 4 stripes that just swirl all the way up to the top and hit the top point. Let's jump in here and take a look and see what you guys think. I wanted this to kind of be like an oasis of life, you know, it's like where the villagers are going to come from. So I thought they should have a nice little pond out in front of their building, something different out here in the Badlands. So we've got our little pond sitting out here, as well as we've got the well in the back. We went through and added the shroom lights in the ground again and some lanterns in the trees, trying to keep the torches off the ground as best we can. But yeah, I love the way this looks. We got cats popping up everywhere. So let's go inside and see what we got. Look at that. This is the Villager Breeder Center. So nothing too crazy for the villagers, but it is efficient. It works. We went with the sandstone walls. We went with the bamboo flooring. We went with cherry blossom wood and planks across the ceiling. Um, Look at them. It's almost like they're playing. I think it is so funny. I think a YouTuber that I watched, Dallas Med 65, was saying that he was talking about how it looks like they run around and they play in here, and I think that's hilarious. But yeah, so each one has their own little station. So they get a workstation. We've got some bread here so that they can breed. They get a bed and a door. And yeah, it seems to be working just fine. We're starting to get some villagers up here. And we should be able to get anybody that we want. So once we get all the librarians that we want and get them moved into houses, we can switch to farmers and whatever else we'd like to have. We got plenty of room and we can just make houses everywhere. So yeah, this is it, you guys. I'm excited. This in building the building, I was super excited. Look at that, looting 3. That's great. I was so excited about building this building that I actually forgot the purpose of it until I got the villagers up here. And I remembered what a game changer this will be. I mean, once we have all the villagers that we want for the trades that we want, it's just going to open up so many possibilities. It's just really exciting. This is a huge step for us. I was excited about getting this building up here, but man, having the villagers is just as exciting as having this cool building. Man, I love this. I hope you guys enjoy this. I know this video went a little bit long, and ultimately, it took me a while to get it out. I was kind of busy the past few weeks, and well, you know how it is, but here we are. We have this beautiful building. We have our villager breeder system now, and things are looking up for us. We're going to be able to decorate this whole area soon, get it teeming with life. I really appreciate it, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like. If you are enjoying the series, I would appreciate if you could subscribe to the channel. Until the next time, everyone, remember, always make your own path.